Let's take a look at the comparing data sets questions. So question number 1, which year was the average time lower? So we can use a calculator here. So for 2021, we're going to add up all of these times and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that comes to 45.1. For 2020, if we add all of these up, we get our total, divide that by 10, we get 44.8. So the average time was lower in 2020. Okay, so for question 2, 3 students sit 3 maths exams and we've got their scores here. Who had the lowest average score across the 3 exams? So Simon got 78, 82 and 73, so his average is going to be the total of 78, 82 and 73 divided by 3. 78 plus 82 plus 73 divided by 3, that comes to 77.6 recurring. For Lydia, exactly the same technique, 84 plus 86 plus 71, add those together and divide by 3, you get 80.3 recurring. And for Daniel, 89 plus 70 plus 76 and divide that by 3, and we get 78.3 recurring. So the lowest average score is clearly Simon, as he got 77.6 recurring, which was lower than any of the other 2 values. Now, which exam had the highest average score? So this time we're going to do exactly the same thing, except we're going down the columns instead of across the rows. So for exam 1, 78 plus 84 plus 89 and divide that by 3 is 83.6 recurring. Exam 2, 82 plus 86 plus 70, divide that by 3 is 79.3 recurring. And for exam 3, 73 plus 71 plus 76 and divide that by 3, we get 73.3 recurring. So the exam with the highest average score is clearly exam 1. Now the student with the most consistent scores is the one with is the student that has the smallest range of scores. So what's the difference between their best and their worst exam score? So for Simon, the best was 82 and the worst was 73. So that is going to be a range of 9. For Lydia, her best was 86 and her worst was 71. So that's a range of 15. So she's less consistent than Simon. And Daniel, his worst score was 70 and his best score was 89. So that is a range of 19. So he's the least consistent. So the most consistent with a range of 9 is Simon. Question number 3, the average cost of purchasing fully comprehensive insurance is going to be these 4 figures added together. And if you add them together and divide that by 4, you get £321.25. So which insurance type has the more consistent price? So again, we're looking at the difference between we're comparing the ranges. So the range for fully comp is 360 minus 270, that is a range of 70. Whereas for the third party fire and theft, that is 200 minus 160, which is 40. So the one that is more consistent is the third party because it has a smaller range. Question number 4. Which company had the highest average sales over the week? So what we're going to do is add these rows and divide the total by 7. And for phones direct, we get 49.85. And for value for calls, we get 48. So the highest average sales is phones direct. Which company has the most consistent sales? So again, we're comparing the ranges. So if we look at phones direct, their best week was 67, the worst was 31. So 67 minus 31 is 36. I'll put PD for phones direct. Whereas value for calls, 52. What's the lowest? Anything lower than 42, that is a range of 10. So as you can see, value for calls is more consistent because there's a smaller difference between their best day and their worst day. So value for calls. Question number 5. Which hotel had the highest average customer ratings? So what we're going to do is just add all of these rows up and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's nice and easy. These figures add up to 67, so 67 divided by 10, that's an average rating of 6.7. This is 69 divided by 10, so that's 6.9. And this is 59 divided by 10, so 5.9. So the highest average customer rating was Hotel 2. And the most consistent, well, Hotel 1, the range was between 9 and 3, so that's a range of 6. Hotel 2 is between 8 and 6, so that is a range of 2. And Hotel 3 fluctuates from 10 to 2, so that is a range of 8. So Hotel 2 is the most consistent. And question number 6, which cyclist has the slowest average time? So what we're going to do is add 91, 85 and 84 together and then divide by 3, and that comes to 86.6. For Stuart, exactly the same thing, that comes to 92. And for Jack, 87 plus 83 plus 84 divided by 3 is 84.6. So the slowest average time is therefore Stuart. And the least consistent time, again, what we're doing here is we're looking at the ranges. So for Tom, it's 91 to 84, that's a range of 7. For Stuart, is 82 to 101, that is a difference of 19. And for Jack, 83 to 87, which is 4. So the least consistent is, again, it's Stuart.